Please welcome my friend, colleague, and remarkable human being, Jerelyn Wilson, BFC Board President. Jerelyn continues to work tirelessly on behalf of the BFC.
Thank you, Judy, for those kind words. It's really an honor to serve an organization that has contributed on so many levels to what makes this region a place in which I choose to live. A place that has an appreciation for local agriculture, a place with community-minded individuals, and a progressive culture that is open to learning and growing. So this annual meeting is the one time of year when we as co-op shareholders, co-op owners, come to hear a description from leadership about the past fiscal year. So if you haven't already done so, I hope you will read the 2022 annual report. It encompasses our co-op's activity from July 2021 through this past June 2022. So for your board of directors, the majority of this period involved an intense national search for a new general manager. We were extremely thankful to our former general manager, Sabine Rhine, for giving us a half-year notice of her resignation. Her 6 years of leadership stood the co-op on its feet financially and saw us successfully through the worst of the pandemic with a focus on the safety of workers and shoppers. There was no prior time where circumstances demanded more flexibility, wisdom, and constant attention than the recent pandemic. And Sabine met that challenge with dedication, unflagging effort, and foresight. As I mentioned in the annual report, the search committee of the board met weekly. When our search did not yield a new general manager by December, store manager Whitney Field stepped up to the plate as interim GM. And we can all be very grateful for her embrace of a 1-month sprint that turned into a 3-month marathon. So thank you very much, Whitney. The search committee considered and/or conducted interviews with 7 qualified candidates. In the end, the board offered Lee Bradford the position on February 22nd. He signed an employment agreement to begin on March 21st as the new general manager of the Brattleboro Food Co-op. It's significant to remember that Alex Giori, our first general manager, served for 39 of the co-op's 45 years. And then Sabine Rhine, previously marketing director at the co-op, was hired as general manager. So Lee is only the co-op's 3rd general manager. He comes to us with extensive experience in retail grocery industry, honed management and leadership skills, and a respect and appreciation for the cooperative business model. I can tell you that we are in very good hands with Lee. However, never can we take for granted that this co-op, our co-op, will always be here. The thriving future of our co-op is a collective effort on the part of all of us. So how do we each contribute? First and foremost, by shopping at the co-op. Also, by being supportive and appreciative of co-op workers. By rounding up your pennies to help fulfill our commitment to community. By serving on the board or joining a board committee. And by understanding the differences between a cooperative and a traditional business. I ask each of you as shareholders to know the significance of your contribution to this endeavor. You belong, you matter, you are a part of what will ensure our future. So thank you. And now I'd like to pass the baton to our board treasurer, someone whose consistent dedication at the co-op has never wavered, John Hatton.